Welcome back to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. We lost Lindsey Graham, but Mitch supposedly still here. But
There's
all
so
those
many
pictures
memes.
looks.
Dude, there's so many memes that I don't know if I want to touch that. So you want to be respectful, and you don't because the late night guys are just killing it anyway. So it's just I don't know where what's
Where
his
Mitch
Mitch
is.
is. I saw me. You ever seen the movie from the '80s called Weekend at Bernie's,
Yeah.
which is a classic, right?
Mm.
I could watch it if I could find out watch it now because it's that funny. So I saw they had Mitch standing up. The guy said Mitch, but now when what's his name passed, it's wild. The conspiracy theories thing that something happened and Lindsay got the never mind. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah.
What do I know?
We- now Lindsey got poisoned by the Russians, and Mitch.
Probably by his own boys.
Oh my God.
That's what I heard. Anyway, no man.
That's what I heard on the street. That's the word on the street. All right. Anywho, um, do some quick hits on some things. So it's concert season. It's hot. It's hot out here on the streets. Um, and you asking the question. Jay Z just did 3 nights at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I heard it
All
was
the
just
hits.
I heard it was just badass. Dude. I heard they played till 5 in the morning, like Saturday night or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting all this stuff. I'm an old guy. I'm never gonna make it through a night at a concert like that. But anyway,
Well, he keeps bringing out, brought like he's bringing everybody out. Like and every different nights, he's bringing different people out, and
but
he's
that
doing
is that
he's
kind of
doing
like what
sessions.
Ye was doing, or Ye is doing.
Well, he's not bringing anybody. Well, what did he bring anybody out? Does anybody want to be on the stage with E?
Yeah, he brought people out here and when he was here in Tampa.
Yeah.
He's going to be in New Orleans this weekend. He's in 4th of July. He was in San Antonio, Alamo Dome, full. Really?
I'm just saying. I saw the list of Jay Z's people. I haven't heard any Kanye's people. Jay Z had everybody at some point. If you've been on the stage with Jay Z, if you did a record with Jay Z, you were on that stage at some point. If you didn't do his
Again,
record with him, he's on it.
that's what the algorithm is telling me, and that's what the people out there saying that he's because when your guy jumped, I'm sure they already had planned his concert because when Kanye or Ye came coming back into the state, because his stuff is not like a planned tour. He's on they're calling his stuff pop-up tours
The hell?
because they're not announcing where we're going to be. They get the deals done a few weeks or so ahead of time. But a lot of when the big band, say if the Eagles are going on tour, they'll put a list out where they're going to
Yeah.
be. That's not what he's doing.
He's just showing up when they let him come in. Okay.
Yeah, it's smarter that
See,
way anyway because to keep the opposition down, you know. And the money is so big, So hey, but anyway, so I don't know. I just people were saying, well, yeah, Jay Z. They were talking took his dreads out. Now he's wearing a roll off looking afro now, and
he's just glad he still has hair. I don't know if it's competition though. I think there's more space in the concert season for
so
them.
if you're in that kind of stuff, your performance is great right now.
Yeah.
It's like when when Mr. G texted this morning, asked me about it. I read about the concert Earth, Wind and Fire and um, Lionel Richie coming be in Tampa. They're gonna be in Orlando and Tampa a couple months back. I looked up this when you can still get tickets, so I may do it, but that's next the 22nd. That's next Thursday.
Hmm.
They're gonna be in Orlando on the weekend. I saw that show 3 years ago, 3 years ago. It's excellent. So I can't imagine it's gonna change much, but it's just if you're in the '80s and the '70s, it's gonna kill you. If you weren't there, you can be introduced to some good stuff. Because,
Okay.
huh? If you weren't there. You're like chasing Star Wars movies.
Hey,
You're
listen.
like,
Here's the thing. Just they did something to the playlist at my store, so all of a sudden we're getting like Sam Cooke immediately followed by I don't know MC Hammer immediately followed by Shania Twain, and then go into like I don't know, yeah, probably Jay Z.
Wow. Yeah, that's like 3 or 4 decades of like different
Three,
kind of
four,
stuff.
five, six. Yeah, yeah, it's playing everything. I'm like, okay, why are you playing this song? It's my youth. Anywho, I like the stuff. I've been seeing it. It's all good. Um, and it's movie season. So, what's the word on Odyssey? Are you asking
Because
me is it any
everybody seems to
good?
be losing their mind on Odyssey. No, I know Odyssey is good because I've heard. I'm going. I'm gonna go see Odyssey. Maybe I can do it next this weekend at some point or not. Because I want to
There's
see
still
that. I
tickets?
want to. I mean, I'll wait a while then.
Oh, okay. You better chat. Depending how you want to see it. I mean, the Rotten Tomato score is 97%, like 180 reviews. Like it's getting really good reviews. Um, first showings are tomorrow, so we'll get the audience score after that. But supposedly, regardless of any weird things they've done, considering it's like modern talk most of the time, or I don't know, just sounds like they're it's the Odyssey. Nobody's read the book in forever, so you can do what you want. Big spectacle. All the IMAX screens are gonna have it, and
What I
conservative. It's a
understand is cinematography is insane.
yeah.
It's he shot it like in film, 7 millimeters, 70 millimeters film or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's just, but then the pundit was like, they mad.
Why are they mad?
It's America. We got such a right side, so many. What's the best word? I want to say white supremacists, but they're so used to seeing all the characters play a historical character in our country, always played by white people. A guy, matter of fact, on my Instagram feed, something came up the other day. They say, like they showed a picture of John Wayne playing Genghis Khan. So why are you
Oh,
mad about her playing? Yeah, John Wayne made a movie in 1956 called The Conqueror, playing Genghis Khan, huh? A Mongolian, had the
mm-hmm,
little mustache and everything.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm sure in the 50s, most people in this country had no idea what that was, what Mongolia is or anything like that. So it was just John Wayne. But it was John Wayne playing an Asian man. Okay, so well, never mind. But when they showed it, I started to go. I want to go try to find this movie so I can just die laughing of him being, Timujin. Genghis is and no man, I know that story. It's a great. I read a lot of books about him. It's just he was incredible, and it's an insult for John Wayne to be playing him. That's just me saying that. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that entire premise in silent we would say that today was definitely racist. But you know what?
No, it wasn't racist. It's what it was in world history. Genghis Khan was a conqueror. At one point, the Mongolian Empire covered Europe, talked about Africa, all of Asia, China. They were his his family line controlled that area for 141 years. They said like if you go to Mongolia today, every other person related to Genghis because he had that many wives, that many concubines. It's true. Now, so they make a movie about it because his story is incredible. Like I bring that back again. Your average person in the 50s had no idea what they're looking at. It was just John Wayne playing somebody.
So when Mickey
That's a
Rourke
point.
plays like a Chinese guy and I don't even know what movie that was, but I've seen the pictures. Come on, I
Who?
understand. Mickey Rourke, not Mickey Rourke. Um, oh god, is it Mickey Rooney?
When they seen that, Mickey Rooney, how could he do that with that square head? He's that round
Because I
head.
think I don't think he was the main. Whatever movie it is, he's not the main guy. He's like a side character in the movie, but he's playing somebody. He's like Chinese manservant. He's got
Wow.
buck teeth,
Well, I pay money to
glasses.
see that. That's got to
I
be
think that's
racist and
a
everything.
thing.
But that's what I'm saying. So these people kicking up dust. My point was like most of the movie, all of us, and those who raised in the U.S., no matter what nationality, you're black, white, whatever, we all been socialized to see stuff like that. If you go watch old James Bond movies, where the only female in the movie always be naked, in a bikini. He had one what was it? I can't remember which one it was, but it was not in the Dragon. One of them, but the woman was supposed to be a Japanese woman. She wasn't a Japanese woman. She's a white woman playing a Japanese woman, a black wig on and stuff like that, and some stuff on her eyes. Come on, dude. So why is everybody sideways now? It's a story of the Odyssey of fact is a mythical movie.
Hmm.
The book is myth, right? Probably
Right.
based on some fact.
Yeah.
probably based on some fact. But if it's based on some fact, if you know history, that part of the world was, I guarantee you, there was no English people there. There was some brown and some darker people in that part of the world at that time. Okay, so he's not. Nolan was he was okay. So people side with why you want to be trying to be so politically correct. Excuse me, I guarantee you it was no. You couldn't survive in that part of the world with no sunblock.
Wait a minute. I mean, yeah.
Ah, all right, never mind.
Maybe people just want to, just for the clicks, just for the.
No, no, no.
Is it
It's
real
no.
controversy?
They
Is it just
actually
real dumb?
believe it. No, no. These people. They had a professor. Before I started. The guy was saying he was saying, why don't they actually have a Greek in there? I said, guys, did you know if you really back up for Greek, if you look at a real Greek, the Greek people don't look like who we think of Greek people. If you really drill down on it, I mean. So anyway, I want to see it, but nothing else because I like Matt Damon.
There you go. He has been now
Huh?
he's just Mr. Historical guy. All right, I guess I'm going to do
He's
this.
everything. Matt,
It's
listen,
everything.
he always saving Matt Damon. I was watching The Martian last night. I want to save Private Ryan, huh? And he's Jason Bourne. What do you want?
He's doing it all. He's doing it all.
The guy gets paid.
That's true. Um, Speaking of guys getting paid, Conor McGregor had his big old return, and it lasted a minute 20 officially.
What happened?
He messed up his knee before he even started the fight. So he had his big UFC return in Vegas. What did something? Did so allegedly did something on his knee before he got into the ring. Lost it just that quick. Walked out of the arena, went back to his trucks, and went home.
And the money was in his account.
Yeah, the money was in his account.
So he strained his knee before the fight, or he's
Yes.
saying he during the fight.
He strained his knee before the fight.
So did
Is
he
what it
actually
sounds like.
fight?
He didn't really put him that much of a fight.
I know. See, I can't follow that kind of stuff. It just take that's to me. It just insults my intelligence, but it's another story. Not to say
Mm-hmm.
I'm that intelligent, but I'm intelligent enough that that stuff that's it's caca.
No, the problem, yeah, I don't even know anymore. Next month are seem to be more real because it's strikes and all this kind of stuff. But now it's just so much money and so much hype and just so much whatever and just yeah. All right. But yeah, he got paid. He showed up for his stuff. But
So
anyway,
what did the people do?
I mean, it was the last fight of the night. People went home after that. The fight
Oh,
was
so
over.
so yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
he
they
was doing that was the main. His fight was the main event
main
for that
event. So they
UFC
set
event
you
and
up for
stuff.
that.
So everybody gets paid. There's
So
lots
everybody's
of
already
matches.
drunk, already and tore
Yeah.
up and out of their minds already. Because I haven't, because I follow sport. I guess it's not really a sport because I've listened to sports shows every day, and I haven't heard this. When was this?
This was Saturday night.
I haven't seen a peep.
It was Saturday night because it was like another. It was like the Carano Rousey fight, except it was longer, but it was still like first round. Very quick. Very quick. Very put up a fight kind of situation. So I don't know, but he's Mr. Cocky because he's always cocky about everything.
Yeah, yeah, with
He
his
wasn't that cocky at the end of this.
he
He just
running
rolled
around with
out.
his bundle in front. He put some padding in down in his midsection, so it's super crotch, huh?
Yeah. So all right, we'll move on from that because
He be
that.
back selling his what did he sell? That Irish whiskey he's selling, McGregor's what he sells.
Oh, I thought he was just doing proper 12.
Oh,
He's got
that's
his
what it
own.
is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just spokesman for them. Which is
He's just
fine.
ripping everybody off, boss.
He's just getting paid. He's getting paid. Um, and as of recording, we just had the other semifinal game finish. So England loses to Argentina 2-1. So your final is going to be Argentina Spain this Sunday for the World Cup
Well,
in Jersey. In Jersey? Yeah, in
well,
Jersey.
my deal. I'm going with Spain. They can keep the Argentines. Have no use for them. Okay, and
Yeah.
then
Apparently, yeah,
the
yeah. I think
bronze
that's the
medal
main
is
thing.
between who's it, England and gosh, those.
It should be England, France. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll play Saturday.
yeah. They can keep the Argentines. Yeah, sorry. I'm going with Spain, Hispaniola.
I
So,
mean, it's definitely. I like to see. I would love to see what the numbers they come back with. But I think the economic impact that we thought it was going to have happened because I was reading whole stories about people coming over and their team's doing well and they're just trying to stay in country and they got to maybe they're in the Northeast for a couple of games. Now they got to fly to Texas, stay down there for a couple of days. Trying to stretch the money out, trying to stretch their time off. So
dude, the numbers for the games have been off the charts. The economic impact in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico has been out of this world. This is probably the biggest World Cup because I got excited about it, so I get into it. And I don't really. Again, I learned the
mhm.
game on this particular World Cup, so yeah, man. I think I get it now. Cats are really really talented. For me, I thought it was just a little fella just running around on the field, but now I get it. And wow.
Jeez. Um,
No, but
yeah,
it was it's that I forget who I watched play because the U.S. was out of it. I watched England's game. I watched the one. I've watched France and some of the better teams. They're good, man.
mhm.
They're good. So that's all I know. I don't. I just it's good.
I think it's gonna be
People in
exciting.
America. Our games were in L.A., Miami, Atlanta, Jersey. What else? I'm missing something.
Seattle,
Kansas
uh,
City.
yeah, Kansas City. So weird. Seattle and Houston, and then MetLife. MetLife will have the final. So MetLife will have um,
Mm.
up in Jersey. So
New York City,
New York, yeah, the NYNJ
the Big
Stadium,
Apple.
it's the biggest city in the world. All Star break just happened for baseball, so they just had the home run derby and the All Star game, which I didn't watch anything.
No,
Although I think it
nobody
had.
cares. It's the thing about it. I just look at him because I don't know. I can't do it for baseball.
Yeah, I want to rewatch. I think that they had an opening thing that they did a whole what's the kid from was it Miles Teller? I think it was Miles Teller talking because they also folded into 250 and baseball and a whole field of dreams. These kids riding their bikes to the stadium. This whole thing. So, but yeah, I didn't watch any of this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, man. People are excited, but some people are still into it. But I can't. I think it's better if I'm there. So maybe you
At a
know.
baseball game,
Mm-hmm. So maybe
you be
if your
drunk
boys
or
just gonna
drinking,
if your
drink
boys
some,
just move over to
drinking a
Orlando.
$20 hot thing of beer. I've been to Dodger Stadium a few times, and I enjoy it because I enjoy being with my friends. But it's just no, I don't know. And it's dead silence around baseball games and stuff because there's nothing going on. I'm used. I can do hockey better. I can do baseball because hockey is exciting and basketball is the best, but still. And now I make do football.
Football. You can see MLS. You see all these world class, all these top players who retire and come back to play in the U.S. to finish out their
Yeah,
careers, get that money. I heard
Miami
something
got the best
Messi.
team. Miami has the best team in MLS here, or is it Orlando?
Um, I think it's Miami, but Orlando's really close, and they're bringing in some young talent. According to my friends, that they got a good guys coming in. That's about to they're throwing money into that league, into that team, so they're going to try to compete as more than they are.
So how many different leagues are globally? Not in the U.S. I know what two,
I don't know. Isn't like England have like three different leagues of their own just in
but the
like the
big but the
UK?
big guys are like these guys make some insane amount of money, like the
Hmm.
Messi's and those kind of people.
Hmm. Messi's got a deal. Part of his contract with Miami, if he plays a couple more years, he'll get an ownership stake.
Oh,
That's kind of the tail end of that part. I'm sure he's got whatever deals with
but he's an
Manchester
Argentine,
City.
right?
He's Argentine. He just doesn't
Okay,
he doesn't play for any of those clubs anymore because he's tail end. I mean, he's the greatest of all time.
he's 100 years old. He's old as LeBron. He's 39.
he's got, he's probably going to get the Golden Boot, which is the top scorer for the World Cup, and he's gonna when he gets another championship. He's got a lot. He's got a lot of hardware, but down is the backlash. Um, but speaking to another type of football, we'll go back to American football. we're building all these new stadiums. Uh, the Jags put out
Can
the latest
can I
rendering for their new
can I
stadium.
do something first about that?
No, no, go ahead.
I got to apologize to the Jags because I've been hard on them. It's just okay. But what I saw, if they build this, if they say if you build it, they will come.
Hmm.
It's gonna be awesome. Though. That would change the whole my concept of that whole part of our state and northern Florida and southern Alabama and Georgia up there. I mean, that thing is gonna be if they do this, I'm pretty sure they are. That's because it's a great move because you can use it for everything.
Yeah.
What I was reading here is saying like not only for the games, for concerts, venues, and different things. It's gonna be they want to be like SoFi in the South. If it's anything like SoFi, all in. I was I don't know get impressed about things of the Jaguars. I kind of like that. And carry on, carry on.
No,
I
it
gave
look
Brian and his boys their flowers up there.
yeah, it looks real good. I'm trying to see what the numbers, how much money they're trying to, a couple billion.
No, it's 1 point. I was looking earlier because I dropped my feet gets. I don't know who's feeding me all this stuff now, but it's like, I mean, that's bad, dude. I like that. And it'll take them a couple. It'll be done by a couple of years, right? Like 27,
Yeah.
one
Well,
year.
the 28 because yeah, they're supposed to play. Yeah, something like that. Because they got to do a year, or at least a year in Orlando. That's set. But I don't know if that starts this NFL season or the following NFL season. And then that other
So you
state, the
don't
new
know where
state's
they're
gonna be done.
playing at this year coming up.
Oh my
They
goodness.
can't be playing there. They can't be playing because they start. It take a few years to build this thing.
Let's check it out. Because I know they just closed that deal. Um, no, 2027 season,
Yeah,
the
that's next
entire
year.
season. So that's not this year. I don't think that's this year.
That's
Hold on.
this is 26, 27. So next year is 20. Oh no, I forgot. Football. No. Football season goes into February. So this is 26, 27. So the next year 27, 28.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like when I was a kid. This football season ended on Christmas. Super Bowls before now they've got another 2 months on it. More money into the next year.
Yeah. Gonna get it done. So do one more year in, up there. So we'll probably do all the preliminary stuff. They'll probably be working around anyway, and then
Yeah,
they'll come
yeah,
in
they'll be working on it.
2 minutes. So yeah, we'll check it out.
Impressive. I just
Yeah,
thought it was nice.
they'll come. Yeah, and then come spend time in Orlando, and then we'll build some
Yeah,
other
well, you
stadiums, and
can't.
everybody
I'm not going.
come to Central Florida. It's all
You can
good.
come to Orlando. You guys got some kind of new deal. Who got a new theme park or some insanity I just saw there?
Universal.
I don't know. I just saw something. I get feeds on everything.
I mean, Epic Universe has been open a year. That's the latest one. That's
Okay,
down off the south side of I Drive, technically.
well, I'm not a theme park guy, so I wouldn't know. And
Oh, okay.
I don't have
Okay.
kids. I'm not 40 with 3 kids and a wife. So what do I know? You know what I mean?
Not walking around trying to drink places. I got you.
No, listen, that's a good story. I I took my friend and her little boy. We went to Disneyland. It had to be 2010, maybe. And I had the hardest time trying to find some place I could get a drink. I said, I need just can you guys just hang around with me? I'm going someplace because it's not you at Disney. You can't just go any place and drink.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Especially at Disneyland. It's a little easier over here.
But Disneyland is smaller. Yeah. I was like, God, man. I said, well, let me take a little fella to the bathroom. Leave her and take a little, me and him go to the bathroom. I could find me a drink. No, it's a long story. It was funny because I couldn't find anything. And I had fun with Woody and Toy. Because what's our favorite guy at the time was little guy, Cars.
No, okay.
Woody
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Cars. Yeah. So I enjoyed that with